Welcome to Paragon TV. I'm Randall Paul. We're here again with David Young, and today we're going to follow up on a recent conversation we had where he said that the outlook for 2011 was basically optimistic. Dave, how are you organized to manage your clients at Paragon if you're wrong about your assessment for 2011?
Well, if we're wrong, it wouldn't be the first time. And that's why we manage the money the way that we do. I don't really want to rely on how I feel, what I think. I want to rely on what the markets are actually doing and what the data is telling me. That's why we build models, to track the markets and be able to adjust and be nimble.
You've told us before, but if you wouldn't mind for some of our listeners to repeat something I found extremely interesting. You have not just a yearly horizon, but you look at things that are happening on internal cycles during the year. Would you tell us about your shorter horizons and how often you monitor the market to see what's really going on?
Okay. Yeah, we monitor the market on an ongoing basis. But what we found is that if we're trading the short-term cycle, it's really too short. In other words, it will take us in and out too frequently.
And what would a short-term cycle be?
A short-term cycle for us is 1 to 3 months. An intermediate-term cycle is 3 to 9 months. And a long-term cycle is 9 months plus. And we found the sweet spot for us, the way that we manage money, is that 3 to 9 month cycle. And when I say 3 to 9 month cycle, that's kind of what our indicators are tracking. That doesn't mean that's how long we'll hold the positions. I think on average our positions are held close to 9 months, but we have a lot of positions that are held, 12, 18 months. It just really depends on how long the trend lasts that we're following on that position.
Is there an indicator right now that you're finding that is counter to the growth scenario that you have for 2001? Last time you mentioned that the psychological indicator that people are a little too bullish. Is there an indicator beyond that one that you're worried about, or is that the only one that's looking down?
That's really the only thing that's negative, and I am really bullish about the market right now. It's just that sentiment is so optimistic, makes me nervous. I would much rather be bullish about the market and be like one of the few. But when I feel like I'm one of the many, then it makes me nervous. So it's kind of an interesting situation right now. Right now it kind of reminds me of 2005. We got into a situation then where we came up off the lows in 2004, and then in 2005 everyone was expecting a correction, but there was a lot of optimism. And what happened was the market just slowly went up all year long. It went up at a slower pace, but it went up steadily in that first 3 months. And to me, that feels like we're at right now. But like I say, the sentiment is my concern, and it makes me feel like there may be a short-term pullback. But again, it really doesn't matter what I feel, because we'll follow our models regardless.
Yes. Well, thanks for that discipline. I wish I could discipline my own life as well as you do yourselves at Paragon. We'll come and talk to you again soon. Thanks, and come back next time.